I got a sack full of fish, man. I'm ready. The poor little gold. Hopefully we can get a feeding frenzy going on. I want one to get eaten right from this window. That needs to... Welcome back to another Googan Squad episode, folks. Myself and old Lunkers TV right here, standing in front of the Possum Kingdom Fish Hatchery. We're gonna be doing all kinds of fun stuff today. Dude, you're so excited right now.
I've never done this before. It's my first time actually doing this. I've been by the one over in Athens, drove by it like a million times. Drove by this one actually probably more now I'm thinking about it. But I never had the chance to come in and actually fondle some fishies.
Fondle them. They've got trout in here, rainbow trout. They've got apparently some huge stripers. Rob's got a business call, very important call to take. They've got stripers in here. They've got trout. I believe there's smallmouth on the premises as well. They do so many things inside this building, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with all of that now. Let's get inside here, let's explore, let's put our hands on some fish. I was even told that one of us is gonna have to get into one of these frigid cold tanks and handle some fish. Let's see what they got going on in here. Come on. What's going on, man? Hello, Joe, man. Great to meet you, man. How many trout are you guys sending out today?
Today,
it's 750.
So yeah, 750 trout today. Nice. We'll send out about 1,500 tomorrow.
Wow.
So we have some weeks where we send out upwards of 12, 13,000. This week's a little lighter, so not quite as bad.
Wow, you guys are stocking. All right, so I am about to put on some waders because I'm getting wet and wild today. I've been told that the water is quite cold. And I'm not a really huge fan of being cold, so this is gonna be fun. I think you should do this. I think you'd have more fun than I would.
You signed up for this, I'm just here.
I guess I'm gonna be playing with some trout and maybe mouth feeding some giant stripers or something. You think I should do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put some pellets in my mouth and just try to get them to come out real close? Yeah, okay. So this is a little bit of a different stocking experience for me. You know, I live in Alabama. I have a little 1 acre pond. And I've stocked everything from trophy bass to tiny little bluegill, copper-nosed bluegill to otters. We have a new otter family that likes to decimate my fish population. So we have a variety of species, but this is gonna be different, I feel like. We also don't have trout where I live, really. So I'm not a big trout knower.
So this goes behind you.
Okay, that goes behind you.
Yeah, so put one arm in.
Wait a second. Okay, wait, okay. Yeah.
You end up looking, you end up looking like one of those Halloween costumes for like the Hulk. That's what you end up looking.
This is
like
good.
muscles and
I
stuff.
look like I'm about to help a baby cow being birthed or something, like reach in there.
Yeah, we don't have this here.
Holy moly. I did not think this is how today was gonna go. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Need your hard hat.
Oh yeah, there we go. We gotta be safe here. Safety first.
We'll move over into the other raceway.
All right.
If you want to go look, it's that second one right there.
Second one?
All right, go ahead.
There's a lot of things happening in this fish hatchery right now. So that guy was just in that tank and he was scooping out just 10, 15, 20 pounds of trout at a time. He hands them to somebody else, they weigh them, they hand them to somebody else, they put them in that giant tank. Now they're getting this other holding pond set up for me to get in. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing, but I feel like I'm gonna have some trout in my hands really soon. Is it me? Am I up? All right. All right, what's the strat here, man? You just hop in or?
Be careful, the bottom of it's slick.
This just in, Googan Squad is hosting a tournament where you could win $30,000 in prizes. Here's how to enter. Head on over to one of your favorite places to pick up tackle, whether it be small mom and pop tackle stores, Academy, or Walmart. Go in, pick up a pack of Googan baits. Upon checkout, save your receipt, take a picture of that receipt, and email it to entry@googansquad.com. Grab some baits and submit your receipt, and you might have a chance to win $30,000 in prizes.
The bottom of it's slick.
Oh boy. Ooh. Wow, yeah, the waders just shrank right to my legs there. This water feels really good. You should be in here with me right now.
These testes are probably up inside of his stomach.
I can feel the fish. They're everywhere. Can I just pick one up?
Can, bro.
I've never held a rainbow trout before. There's so many to choose from. Hello, friend. Oh! He fish slapped me right in the face. Come here, buddy. No.
So you were asking how many are in here? We're about to find out.
Okay.
You got the first one, or you want me to show you one? How to do it?
Give me a demo. Yeah, please. I want to see a professional handle this.
You kind of just get a little deep in there. Go up and shove your arms all the way down.
Wow. You don't want to quite fill it up all the way?
No, so what he's gonna do is kind of hook the bag right there. And you just grab the back of this net and dump it in.
Okay.
It should be fall out.
Okay, so now they're going to weigh them.
10.9.
Let me get a crack at it, man. All right. Come here, little trout friends. Oh, my Lord. Is that a good number right there?
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Get in there. This is fun.
9.5.
Wow, this is pretty intense right here. The old legs are definitely feeling the water temp, but I'm loving this. If you're a fish person, being this close to the fish, this is a dream. Look at that. I'll never catch that many trout in my entire life, and yet I'm just holding them. Oh, they're counting them one by one.
32. All right, so what they're actually doing on this side is they're taking the fish from that little corner, which they push through. They're weighing them in the bucket, and they're putting them here and counting them, so they give an average weight per fish that's inside of each area, so they know how fast they're growing. I personally have been very fortunate. I've caught like mega size, like real, like steelhead or rainbow trout that are just ocean bound. And I've caught the real ones up in Washington, but they have this same stuff up in Washington. It's kind of cool to see the process. I've never seen this either. But up there, when they put these kind in the rivers, they clip their, I think it's the dorsal fins off, so you know which one's which.
One more?
Yep.
One more. I got a sack full of fish, man. I'm ready. Yes. Oh, we may have lost a couple of them. You want me to top you off real quick?
Yeah.
They just dive in the net when you put it in the water. It's crazy. That good?
That's good.
Yeah, as floppy as these things are, I can see this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think.
You don't want more muscle mass. You try to get them by the head and by the tail.
Okay.
You kind of yell.
Oh, he pooped a little
Yeah.
bit. He's a little nervous, a little camera shy.
I got a 306.
So would you just measure that in millimeters?
Yeah, so if you pinch your tail a little bit and then measure it in millimeters.
I'd like to get you in here. Let you give it a try. It's probably really easy, huh?
First day on the job.
Hey, you stop it. You stop it. I got to measure at least one fish. Okay. I'm at like 33.
Yeah.
Or 32.
329.
329. That's a more precise measurement. What do I do with this joker now?
Just throw it back out.
He's so strong. How can they be so strong that small? There we go. We just measured out our 40 trout to get a little average size. I think that means I can get out of this frigid tank before my lips turn blue. Dude, that was awesome, brother. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Huge shout out to Possum Kingdom Fish Hatchery for even letting us come today and showing us the behind the scenes of what it takes to manage a fishery or a fish hatchery like this that supplies so many local fisheries with different bait fish and important predatory fish. So huge shout out to them here. I'm gonna try to get out of here now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I threw water all over you.
Pretty cool. I'm actually more curious on how much these tanks cost to build, because it would be kind of cool to have one as a Googan test tank. Imagine we had one like half this size so we could test baits inside. And I got a buddy that's pretty good at concrete. It got me really thinking.
I mean, that business mind just never stops rolling, man. I like to climb into your brain one day and just sift around and just think like you think. It's time to derobe. We no longer have to be safe. There aren't flying trout anymore. Dude, when you get in there, like the waders shrink to you, and then you just have that water like basically touching you.
So apparently now we're gonna have connections to go look at the Share Lunker program here in Texas, which would be absolutely phenomenal. I've drove by the place a ton going out there and fishing near Lake Athens, but they have the teeners in there right now, which makes me want to go out there tomorrow if we can get in, because those aren't gonna be there forever, because guess what's coming? The spawn here in Texas, and they're gonna release those fish before they spawn. Smash that like button if you guys like to see Lojo do this next time without any pants on.
No waders, just gotta get in there.
Yeah.
I want to see some strippers, man. There are massive stripers. So we just made it to the striper tank. There are some absolute donkeys in here, and they're preparing the little pellet feed that these fish like to eat. And I guess we're gonna participate in a feeding. This could get crazy. This could be a feeding frenzy in this tank. I've never done this before. This is pretty wild. All right, we're about to start our first feeding here. Let's see what these guys, how they react to some pellets here. Oh my God, man.
Oh, there they go. Now they're gone. There's two. You see that?
Yeah, they're eating. They're getting into it now. So the cool thing about this is all these tanks have different size and aged fish, and we're gonna end up in the tank with the biggest, most aggressive fish. And we're gonna even get to throw a couple koi live fish in there and see how they react versus this dry pellets that are being fed now. You wanna try one?
It's like a big version of dog food.
It's a little squishier, but it's,
Is it?
well, maybe. No? Pretty rock
No,
hard?
it's hard as a raw guy drilled the
So last time you were here, we had just finished spawning all the striper. We had a bunch of striper fry, and we were shipping those out to some different lakes and stuff like that. So all of this side of the building, this was running. We had our incubator going. We had the fry holding. We had our brooder tanks going where the fish that we used to spawn were still in here. Right now that's all turned off. We're getting prepped for the spring. So at the end of March, we'll fire all this side of the building up again. The fish that are in the striper tanks on the other side will be moving it over here, and then we'll be spawning those fish. So the fish in these tanks, these are all, what we didn't tell you earlier, these are all female. So these are all female brood stock. We condition them inside for the last couple of years before they spawn. We feed them, make sure they're really healthy, in good shape, make sure they're producing a lot of eggs. And then we move those fish over here. We'll tag them so we know which ones they are. We'll check them, we'll look at the eggs, and then we'll spawn those fish. And then that's where you were last time you were here. We were at the end of that process. So feeding these fish, you're on the front side of the spawning process, where last time you were on the back side of the spawning process.
Cool, man. So we've come full circle.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, we do it every year.
This is an incredible process, especially to see it up close like this. I wasn't here the first round, but to see this live and in person is just, it's wild. We're about to scoop some koi out of here. Look at this giant tank filled with koi for the sole purpose of just feeding the fish that they have here in this hatchery. I mean, there's tens of thousands, I'm guessing. And they also self-separate by size, so all the bigger ones kind of hang out right here. You gotta be kind of quick though, because they get a little spooky. Oh, what about that? I don't know how good of a job I did right there. Too small?
No, we'll take them. Throw them in the bucket. We'll get some more.
Little koi boys. Give them a saltwater rinse right here?
Yeah, they're getting a little salt bath to make sure that we knock any parasites they might have off before we put them in the striper tank.
All right, we got it prepped and ready.
You guys ready?
I want to see what these guys do.
This should happen pretty quick.
Dude, they're chasing them down. Easy meat. Oh, there's a guy right there. I mean, these fish are just getting pulverized here. These stripers are getting fired up. Run, little koi, run. Yeah, stay here with us. You'll be safe. Look at him just circling. Oh, yep, he's gone. Timmy's gone. I want one to get eaten right in front of this window. That'd be sick. Look at all the fish scales floating now.
Look at that one that's down there at the bottom. How's he not dead? Oh, he just got sucked up. Never mind.
Never mind.
There's another one on the bottom. He's about to get sucked. Oh, no. Doink. Like a little snack.
I mean, imagine being a koi and getting dropped into a tank with freaking 20 great white sharks, basically, and you're just sitting there. There's still a few left alive in there, surprisingly.
The smart ones will go and hit the side and stay out of the way. So they learn real quick that it's dangerous to be in the middle of the tank, so they go right up to the sides. But they'll get picked off. It'll take a few minutes, but they'll all get picked
I
off.
imagine the pretty small ones too. It might even be hard for the stripers to kind of locate them.
And that's why we were looking. That's why we try to get the bigger ones in that raceway. The bigger they are, the easier it is. So they're like, we have those real big ones.
Yeah.
They'll get hit real quick when they put them in. So.
Awesome.
You guys ready to do the next one?
Yes. Let's
All right.
keep this going here.
What do you want to know? This thing's about to get absolutely smattered. Think about this. This is like throwing in a little double quarter pounder with cheese. Damn. Come on, bud. Get him. Oh, you went down to the middle. Oh, he's gone.
The tank's a little murky, so it's hard to see these fish. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's do a little dump ski right here. Hopefully we can get a feeding frenzy going on. They're probably getting hit, but... All right, that was a whole lot of fun. Now we're gonna move on to some trout feeding. So will we head back over to the big building?
Yeah, we'll go back over earlier.
All right. Stripers are cool fish. They're big. This is awesome. Being at a place like this is so cool. I know I've said that before in this video, but it's almost like being in like a lab where they grow fish, which is really what's going on here. Grow them, nurture them, help them with the spawning process, take the spawn, use it to stock local fisheries. I mean, the whole process has just been crazy for me, who's never seen anything like this before. And us, the Googan Squad, we love to be a part of places like this because they are helping improve the fisheries that we love to visit, film at, and fish. So places like this are essential to the future and health of all of our favorite fisheries. So huge shout out to these guys again. This is so freaking cool.
The rainbow trout program that we do, it's purely a recreational fishery. We put them out there and we expect people to take them back out. It's so that Texans have a chance to go fishing in the winter, and we really focus on urban areas, community fishing lakes, urban centers, places where people aren't necessarily getting out and going to a big lake to fish. But unlike our other fish that are stocked for reservoir management, these get put in. We know that most people are going to take them right back out, and that's okay. That's exactly why they're there.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah.
Fishing opportunities.
Well, dude, yeah, well said. To add on to what I just said, I mean, this is more fishing opportunities for more anglers. And me personally, I'm all about that. Feeding time?
Yep.
Bringing the dinner bell?
Yep.
Oh. You're going great. Come on, Golden. Get in there. The poor little golden rainbows. Wow.
That was cool. I didn't experience it last time.
That was so cool. Oh, you didn't either?
No, I wasn't here last time.
So both of us got a fresh
Yeah.
perspective on this.
You got like the full-fledged perspective.
I got
like
it.
the full dip.
I got a
I got to
crotch
actually
deep
watch.
in freezing
so
water.
I got to watch the
perspective.
behind the scenes, which you guys saw, which I really enjoyed.
It's a heck of a place, man. Possum Kingdom Fish Hatchery. Big shout out to them again. Big thank you for letting a couple of degenerates like us walk around and handle some fish. That was really cool. The striper tank was my favorite part.
Yeah.
You probably like them trout, don't you?
I just like watching. It's cool. The whole
Yeah.
process is neat.
It was cool, but
This is your fishing
Oh, is it
license.
really?
That's how we fund our hatchery
okay,
systems
there you
through
go.
fishing
Well, dude, good
license
job,
and
'cause that's-
sporting goods sales tax. So when you buy or when somebody buys, I guess some of your baits,
Oh, look
The-
at that.
the
We
tax
have
on it
fish.
goes back to
so
us.
we're contributing a little bit too. Let's go. Fantastic. Full circle,
yeah,
baby.
thank you guys for coming out, and we always enjoy having you and showing off what we have going on.
Hey,
So
that's awesome.
A lot of
dude.
people don't know we're here, but this is how you get sport fish in your lakes in Texas.
Yeah, and that's important. Hey, thank you again, man. Thank you, Courtney. Thank y'all so much. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. Make sure you're subscribed for future stuff. Big plans this year for the Googan Squad. We will see you guys later. Oh, he's on too. Listen up. The Googan Squad is hosting a massive online fishing tournament this April with $30,000 worth of cash and prizes. Here's how to enter. All you have to do is visit a local tackle shop or one of the big stores like Academy, Walmart, or Shields. You purchase literally any Googan product. Take a picture of your receipt and submit it to this email address right here. You gotta get your entries in between now and the end of March. So guys, get after it right now. We're hosting this tournament just for you guys to give something back to the fishing community. I hope to see a bunch of you guys out there.